him when you go live. He actually checks as much.
This is Phase Ed Music. This is Phase Ed Music.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to some more ESEA action, season 55. My god, this thing's been going for about 30 years now. CS2 has been a game for the ages, and tonight we got some more DKE, the number 2 overall ranked team, as they take on Squishy's Angels at number 10. Braximus, I see you in here. How you feeling, my man?
I'm doing very well today. How are you doing today?
Oh, the usual, the usual. I feel like I got hit by a bus, but hey, that ain't gonna stop me. I'm still here.
Hey, we're here getting ready to watch some good Counter-Strike. So far, if y'all do not know, with DKE, they have actually gone 7 games and won in this season 55. Second place, the other team is only 8-0. We're looking to see if they can improve just a little bit of the odds today by going 8-1.
Wait, who's 8-0? Squishies?
Not Squishies. There's a team above them in top 1.
Oh,
We
the
check
number
out-
1 team. Team 33. I believe is their name. Team
Yeah,
33?
Team 33.
Yeah,
It is Team 33.
They're ranked number 1. I got a feeling because DKE just earlier this week, or maybe end of last, were actually ranked number 1 overall for a short while. There's the screenshots they were all celebrating in Discord. I mean, that's a pretty massive milestone. Even if they don't manage to end out season on that point, it's still, pretty awesome to see.
Being able to hold it for a short time, being able to say you got it as we are going into the knife round. So we're going to see who gets to pick the sides, who wants to be T and who wants to be counter-terrorist.
Well, what tends to be your personal favorite? Do you like to be T side or CT side?
So personally on this map, I would rather want to start out on the CT side.
I've been hearing a lot of that lately, and a lot of it has to do with, I mean, AK is iconic, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of people lately who have just enjoyed the heck out of those M4s. And are we set up for some 1v1 knife battle?
It kind of looks like it. It looks like they're trying to bait him in.
Well, it's all out
Now
blood, all out brawl. And ooh, it's just Chroma now up into a 1v2. And they got him in a corner. But he does not get away as Clutch will take him down. Dude, they just
It
pounded that
does
man
look
into
like.
us in a corner.
And now, what side will they choose to go on? Got another 1 minute warm up going into it. So a few people that to be watching. Ramen, very, very good with the op, and Sharingan, very good rifler. You put an AK in his hands, and it's usually game over. You put a deagle in his hands, it's game over.
Well, that's just something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Sheringan? Yeah, I mean, who was it that was lighting up the board for us last week? Because last week, what was that? Like 6 OT matches or like 5 rounds OT?
It was Ramen. He was going crazy with the op.
Yeah. So I got a feeling that if we see a quick dominant T side from DKE, Ramen's going to go back to that sniper position? Or is this maybe not much of a sniper map? I still don't know the maps all too well.
So it kind of depends if you go on that Ivy side closer to A. It's kind of that long area where the T's can run straight from out of their spawn.
Yeah.
That is a very good contention point for the op. You don't really want to overextend it too much as a counter-terrorist, though.
Alright. Well, the more you know. Because like I said, I'm still in that process of learning.
And I understand you. Train really isn't one of my favorite maps, but it is fun to always watch the pros play it.
Well, look in here. We already have some quick push for utility. Bomb is planted. That's going to at least buy them some money, some weapons eventually. However, winning out this round is just a little bit more important, and Chroma and Sherigan going to be stacking up to find some good kills. Flipping over here, though, we do have Kiso and Clutch on the run-up. Kiso getting dropped, and Clutch going down. I think our spectator might be glitched a little bit, as every time I go to somebody, they're facing the same direction.
I do see it just a bit. Maybe click spacebar real quick. See if you can bounce around your character.
I gotta get used to how this controls. I wonder if, is this a game that has controller support for spectating or no?
I don't think so.
That kind of sucks. Sherigan and Ilson stacking up for their first nade kill to one another, taking down Solus. And I mean, that last round, it wasn't, how do I word this? It wasn't clean cut and concise for a fast-paced, easy victory. Instead, it was more or less kind of a hard-fought, you know, fight through the trenches round. And, yep, we're seeing the glitch again. But Ramen getting 2 headies out of it, and now it is down to Char and Kiso. Char hits a quick head tap on the Ramen, shutting him down. That's going to cost you a little bit of money. Another round away from that op.
One of the key parts of always being able to play into this map is what is your retake like? Sometimes there may be a little too much space between you and the T's, and you want to group up with your team. You don't want to give anybody any easy kills going on to any of these maps at all.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we are bugged, by the way. As, yeah.
We are bugged.
I'm gonna have to try protecting the lobby, I think.
I was about to say that may be what we need to do, just to fix it.
Alright. Do you want to pull up the stream on your end?
I can do that.
Alright, do that and then share me your screen real quick. I mean, not on Discord,
There
I
we
mean
go.
on video.
Oh, video.
Yeah.
Oh, got a link stream share. Window.
No, you don't use
or...
the auto link. It's the one at the bottom. Kind of looks like a TV monitor next to the mic logo.
Oh. Is my stream up?
Yep. Copy solo
There we go.
view. We're gonna be watching you for about 2 seconds here, really quickly, while I go do something.
Heavy util coming out of here on the CT side on A. As DK makes our way up. Ooh, 3 kills coming out of 3 of the members of SquishyAngels. Rum being taken down. Foss being able to get one, but Foss not being able to go down to Kiso. That's 3 rifles alive on the side of SquishyAngels.
3 rifles up, you say?
3 rifles, and it looks like an MP9 and an AK. It looks like DKE is going to be doing an eco round. A little bit of util, 1 MAC-10.
Huh, I don't blame them. Okay,
Looks
so my stream comes back in a little bit later than yours.
It does look like a heavy push coming out of here on the side of DKE for B. Sharingan being able to take down 1 with MAC-10. Sharingan going down to Solace. 10k taking down Falls. Chroma taking down 10k.
Yeah, you're behind now.
Oh, I'm behind now?
Yeah. Yeah, swap back over to my video link. Because we will see
I got you.
SquishyAngels actually come in for a 1 clutch hitting a clutch and then a diffuser going off. Now up 2-2. I mean, they are keeping it close. These teams are both definitely very competitive to one another.
No, I will agree. I was about to say, SquishyAngels being able to come back on the 3rd round.
Yep, I'm glitched again.
Now you can go back to stream from my point of view if you want to.
Yeah, we can do that. You'll have to re-include your thing.
I got you. Entire screen. Boom, boom. Share. Here we go.
Do it? Oh. Well,
Heavy grounding here by the terrorists coming out of the A main train site. Deagle's in all the hands of our DKA members.
may have copied the wrong one. I love trying to fix things on the fly. Nope. Okay, it's watching the right one now. Alright, Brax, you take lead. You got this. I got faith in you. I know you said you didn't want to, but I'm making you.
Ilson hugging the quarter. We got Solace hugging up on the A train, red train. Solace starting to get a little bit aggressive, sneaking up close. Ilson with the bomb, 2 flashbangs. Starting to hold back a little bit, mollied off. Slowly getting pushed out by Solace. Flashbangs out. Solace ends up getting him. I think I'm getting the same thing where I'm just looking in one.
We're seeing the glitch run. Yeah.
Because they're not flicking right now.
Oh, so there's no flicking, there's no movement. It's just staring one direction. I think this we may be scuffed for the night, guys. That kind of sucks.
It does. I'm going to see if they start moving because it just looks like they're staring at walls.
Yeah, they're just... It's glitched again. Yeah, we're not having any luck here tonight, guys. I'm sorry. This is horrible production. It's my bad. There's something definitely wrong with what we got going on here. I'm not quite sure what it is.
I'm going to try getting a new thing going real quick.
A new lobby.
Yeah, I had to watch it. DKE match going on right now.
Yeah, I'm trying right now. I'm loading back into the thing myself to see if I can maybe get it to load up and work. I don't know. Maybe a glitch with the link that they're giving us? That's about the only other thing I can think of. Back in game for myself, and I believe that we are seeing more of the glitch. Yes, we are.
Yeah, it's same on my end right here. No movement of the crosshair at all.
Yeah. Yeah, we are fully glitched tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, Brax, I don't even know if it's worth us trying to stay in because of what we got going on.
Still wanted to low-key try and watch it, but from an entertainment standpoint, I would say no, it is kind of scuffed for right now. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can hook a controller in. Maybe I don't know if this game supports controllers.
I don't think the controller's gonna help it.
No, not with that. With me spectating,
Maybe?
because I don't mind fly through spectator.
It's just very quick. I don't know a way to slow it down. Big push coming up in the B.
Yeah, even 10K right now is glitching out like crazy, like on the ladder. But it is a hard kind of this back alley push. If I knew how to hover up as a spectator, I would do it. Pulling out, we see Chroma combining up. False being dropped by that long angle op though. Shots are raining out and Diffuser will go down. CTs are kind of stacked up over here in the corner. Other side of the train yard. Smoke's coming out. A push up through smoke though to take the upper platform. And that will put Chroma into a bad spot as he will get down. Ilson dropped as well. And then, oh, Ilson just bad positioning there. Just trying to make everything he can out of it. Ramen left into a 1v. Deagle in hand. Not able to shut it down. Ladies and gentlemen, we see SquishyAngels trying to run away with this match as they have pulled quite a few rounds in a row and are continuing on a pretty merciless push.
I was about to say, it's pretty hard to come back after being denied multiple rounds, and the economy on this counter-terrorist side is just building and building. As you see, they have full util going out, multiple rifles, and op going out. While you see the economy on DKE side is slowly dwindling down. We still have AKs, and we still have op to counter-match this, but very low economy spread coming from DKE right now.
Yeah, DKE looks a little bit broke boy empire right now, don't you think?
Maybe just a little bit. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm trying to get the reference. I'm sorry.
Broke Boy Empire is a old car group from back in the day. They were basically a bunch of blue collar dudes who couldn't afford to actually build nice cars, so they build crap ones and say it's because we're the Broke Boy Empire.
I was about to say, I've always wanted to be able to get into motorcycles.
Oh.
I was scared to ride one though.
Always scared. Don't be scared. They're pretty fun. Sheridan going in for a massive double pick for himself. Char and Solus down. That opens up this train yard. Moving through now, we have Diffuser coming up this back alleyway. If I can ever get my camera angle to it. Sorry guys, I'm just learning how to struggle through with this. But a sneak down on. There is a CT down here. That is 10K. And they're going to be right on his head. Kisa will find Ilson Chroma dealing some damage. 10K through the fire and the flames trying to make a rotate play for himself. Rounds ripping past him. He is taken down. T's win as the bomb gets planted. At least they pull that one towards their favor. Just not able, you know. I guess, they did everything they needed to. Weren't taking some of these earlier rounds, but now we see full buys from both teams.
And just like the words of how I'm going, now we still have rifles in the hands of all of DKE, a little bit of money on their side, and now we're starting to see a little bit of Squishy Angels economy dwindle down.
Yeah. Do you think Angels is going to be able to hold out another full blow round if they get dropped?
They'll be able to spread out for one more good push, but like then after that, they're gonna have to make something happen. They're gonna be on Eco round 3 for losers. So kind of like how in the CS community, there's like four different rounds of loss round bonus that you can get, and each one steadily adds up as well. So one round you'll probably get like 2,400, and the next round you'll get 3,600. I want to say first round's actually 1,400.
Well, DKE doesn't worry too much about that loss round bonus as they get that diffuser down, stacking up to play it. However, the CTs are starting to make that push through. 10K hot on the charge coming through, fires and smokes to clear the way. In on the flank though is one clutch, and he will get that double pick combining with 10K. Diffuser is there, and it is all down to Ramen, the sniper man, to boogie and get some picks. He finds one, pistol out, but diffuser goes out. 10K hitting the diffuse, shut it down, and now it's just trying to save money, but Ramen will hurt that eco a little bit more to at least close the round out.
Still huge round coming out of DKE. Being able to put that bomb plant still guarantees you an extra $800 at the start of your round, plus loss bonus. So for every round you win, you lose 2 rounds of loss bonus. So you still add up a little bit of that last bit of your losses, but not that much.
Well, DKE is up to a 4 loss bonus right now, so at least they can make some money in, depending how this round goes. And a heavy DKE stack trying to move up here through these tunnels. I don't know the technical call out. What is the calm for where they're heavy stacking 3 players at right now? Factory?
They're getting ready to move towards a connector. I know they're getting ready that pop dog area, but I'm not the biggest on train.
You don't know train either,
Still
huh?
map I need to learn out. I don't know train. That's actually one of the few maps I don't play. I usually tend to ban, so like when I play Premiere right now, I've only like banned Train and Ancient. I love Overpass, I love Nuke, I love Mirage, and I love Dust 2. And me and Inferno sometimes don't get along, but I'll still play Inferno. But I always ban Train.
As for Sheridan going in as that top slayer, up to a 3K on this round. Are we looking at an ace here, ladies and gentlemen? Possibility still on board for him. However, Ramen going to take Solus. Kiso finds Ilson. And then there's Ramen, that op, closing out that round. Dude, that thing just lets it sing. Every chance he gets, some beauty headshots with it. I wish that you guys in the community right now who are here watching could actually see this man's sniping game. He is always on point. We just can't spectate.
It sucks that we can't be able to watch it, because the last few games that we have watched from him, he has single-handedly taken down most of the enemy team and has been the clutch factor helping keep this team alive. Chroma and Ilson are also 2 deadly duos that you can see coming out of this team. Their rifle work when they're working with the team and being able to throw their smokes to help out. Crazy work that they put together.
So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna put like the MVP badge right now on Sheridan. 11-7 for his team.
I would say he's MVP of the game so far.
Well, maybe
I'd say he
Kiso
has a
MVP
little
of the
400
game.
damage more as well.
What?
He has 400 damage more above everybody else.
Yeah, but Kiso
As
has
well.
been going absolutely off for the other team. Maybe Sheridan MVP
He is,
for his
but
team, but Kiso definitely on the match.
But as we're speaking, Ilson being able to take 2 down on Squishy Angels. Ilson being taken down by 1 clutch.
Yeah, look at that, like
Bomb planted for DK.
I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase that. But the the range from 11 down to 4 for that team, like that team, you know, KD. Then you look at Kiso down to Solus, 15 to 3. That's 5 times as many kills as his last teammate. I mean, That's a median that just is hard to overcome. You know, if you're a team, you at least want to keep frag potential within each other. But right now, oh boy, both of these teams tend to have that runaway player.
It does look like it, but it also doesn't mean your early game might be very good, but what does your late game come into when the time matters? Ramen with a huge op coming out, taking down one clutch. Kiso taking down Ramen.
I say we need to be scared of right now is Kiso with his op. He has a good one. Look at Cher though, or Char. No money in the bank. A little SMG out. It is a full buy AK round for these attackers. And they have money left over after it. Could this be the start of a DKE push forward? I mean, it is down to a 3v4. There is still an op up for Kiso, which is a massive WMD, a game changer and a half. And a hard B rush coming. Thankfully, though, 10K and Solus are both there to maybe shut it down. Playing kind of crossfire angles to one another. Things could get ugly here quick.
They could. It's all in the matter of the push. If they are able to smoke off the connector area where Solus is at, take down Solus and 10K. Solus taking down Ilson. Chroma taking down Solus. 10K staying hidden, making himself known. 10K taking down Chroma. And Kinso being able to take down Sharingan. Just leaving False up. False taking down 10K. It's just a 1v1. And Kinson with only 4 HP in an op. It is 4 HP in a dream is what Kilso is going for. Kiso. Kiso going down. Queso.
Kiso? Queso.
However,
Not
both
queso,
teams being
that's
able to go
what he
tied
started.
going into the half. I feel bad for butchering his name so many times.
Yeah, I was like, Brax, this has to be intentional by now. Like, we've heard 4 different Kisos. Oh my.
Duelist coming out of Chroma, Flash coming out of Ilson. A bunch of 2 duelists being able to come out of the side of DKE. Heavy presence coming on that Ivy area from the T side. Wonder if Ilson will be ready for the push.
Well, we have to hope so.
Ilson hears the footsteps. Playing for the position. You hear a headshot coming out.
Well, False taking
Ilson
some.
going down to
Chroma trying
Kiso.
to get in there with his. False going to be running out. Sherigan there, thankfully, to clean things up. False finding a couple. Diffuser now being destroyed. And a clutch up from DKE after that diffuser got planted. But the diffuser going down does buy at least some good money into the hands of
The counter-terrorist
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets extra money for the terrorist side, getting that 800, plus also that first round loss bonus. You're able to buy a little bit of SMGs to counter buy this terrorist side, because you know they're going to at least have 2 rifles and multiple SMGs going down on the ground.
Okay, so I can use a controller to spectate.
Is it working better?
No.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, not really. Because there's no exact fly up button, so you pretty much have to look at the ground and hold back. Yeah, this is
Huge rush coming out of here. Go ahead.
I said that's in no means better than a mouse and keyboard. Diffuser going down. Ilson pulling 3 of them. Sherigan there to shut him down. Just, you know, to humble his teammate a little bit more than 10K going down to False. Oh, almost a couple's ace, but False had to get in there and say, nah, I'm taking this kill.
Ilson going crazy with the MP9. I was just giving him a little bit of credit earlier. You give him a little bit to shine, and he will show you what he can do. He is the sun.
I'm trying to find the spectator glitch.
Huge presence on this A site coming out of DKE. They have nobody on B. A little bit of the terrorists are getting pushing over towards that B side.
I mean, it looks like they're kind of giving up full control now. Not really playing anybody around it.
Chroma and Sharingan slowly getting over onto that B side, seeing if anything is up. Ilson getting a little bit aggressive over here on that A site, though. Smokes off, guarding him from the T sides in their line of sight.
Yeah, even spectator, auto spectator's broken. It's got to be something with this match.
I think it is.
Don't let Goofy Brax that I love it. Brax, you're apparently loved. 3v4 now for the side. Looks like
Thank you so much, Silence. I love you too,
Kills
homie.
going out everywhere. Chroma finding some good ones. Char getting in there. Ilse getting one. Chroma and Ilse going down to Queso, and it's one clutch. They clutch that up. The T side making a little bit of a comeback. Both sides have the dollars now, Brax.
Both sides are able to go in. This next round is going to be a make or break it going in. So if you're the counter-terrorist right now, you really want to win this next round. You need some money. As you see, Ilson is able to get an M4 only due to the fact he asked his teammate to buy him. Now going into this next round, it's make or break. Because you're only going to get $2,400 going into this next round. And you're going to have to save so you can have a rifle.
Well, already a hard start here for the side of DKE, as False will take a ton of damage early on. Left extremely low, 39 HP, but it is full buy v full buy. Who's going to outgun each other now? This is the type of gameplay I like. Something where you're not depending on the money in the bank, you're depending on that gun in your hand. Makes the game a little bit more fun.
It does. If you're able to hit those headshots that hear that dink, it does bring a little bit of adrenaline coming into the brain.
That headshot doink is very, very nice.
Especially after you hit 3 of them in a row in a very short time frame. It does sound very clean.
I'm trying to figure out where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Ramen with
Huge
the
press.
finds one. Bro, just trade after trade after trade. It's a back and forth tug of war. However, that might offset as Ramen and Nilsson both go down now 2v2 for False and Sherigan. Sherigan, our gunner man, is still up though, rotating through. Taking a head-to-head gunfight. 10K will find False. 10K gets Sherigan. And now we are all tied back up as Squishies pulls 2 maps or 2 rounds in a row.
Very good matchup coming out of this SquishyAngels side. Very good holds coming out of them. Char holding that one angle back where Heaven used to be. RIP Heaven and ladder. I was about to say, I do remember that one part of the map. There was a little bit of a ladder that you were able to go up there. There was a whole hiding space up there in that office room. Probably one of the few things I remember about this map coming in when I used to play.
What was that play?
The ladder room in Heaven, above A.
Okay.
Ilson getting a little bit aggressive. Noticing a T, backing up, wanting to preserve his life.
Hey, you always gotta be a little bit aggressive, right? You can't play scared the whole game. However, it seems like they're all dropping back towards, what is this, A site, and B is being left kind of wide open. It's gonna have to be a hard retake round here from the side of DKE if the Squishies team ever decides to actually pull together. I mean, there's 5 of them just chilling in a room with one another. Maybe using this as a comms break, trying to feel out and see where DKE is intending to hold. But as the smokes and the fires come out, the push will commence into the courtyard. Ramen all on his lonesome up there with this, the open hand going down. The Diffuser going into plant behind on the side of the train rail. And there's Solus finding Ilson. these CTs are not in a good spot as one clutch will team up and take Sherigan. Ball's going down to Char and Solus closing it out. Jumping around with that MAC-10. The T's are running rampant, my buddy.
Huge round coming out of the T side. No players going down, making their economy just stronger going into these next rounds. These next few rounds are going to be the make or break moments because that's going to determine whether you have the good economy going into the end game or the bad economy. And you do not want to be on the side of the bad economy going in towards the end game.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking a little broke, this may not be the time to watch because, I mean, once makes the world go round, especially in CS:GO. If you ain't got it, you ain't winning much. However, we do see that flank play around with three T's walking up that north side of the map. There is, I believe, that is Solus set up to maybe make that B push. This A courtyard locked down fairly well by DKE. And they're just kind of going to wait and wait and wait and see what they can bait Squishies into. But that is Sherigan going down first pick with that up. Man, Kiso is looking like he is his own personal ramen with that thing.
He is going very strong. 1900 damage. Most damage in the lobby. And also kill leader as well, but with 21 kills.
I mean, not to mention one of the lowest deaths. This stats are looking pretty fire.
I was about to say he does have very good stats going into the game. Slow round coming out of both sides right now.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the clock too. This means that, I mean, technically I'm going to say we're going to spawn that fifth man or that sixth man in for DKE. But with Chroma finding one clutch, we see the Plater coming over here to B site, and there is really nobody around to stop them besides Ilson. And here comes Ramen. The long angle plays are going to matter here. Bomb plated for B chassis. And Kiso hitting a 2K through a door, taking Pulse's head off. Ilson will get Solus though, and sprays are coming out. They team up to take 10K down. Everybody is very, very low. Ilson about a sniffle and a sneeze away, and then all doesn't care how much HP you got, as it is just gonna one-tap you anyway. Sprinting through, we see Queso pick the kill up with a pistol. And ladies and gentlemen, we may see some Titans fall as DKE are now down by 2. And the end of the game, right around the corner.
Very good round coming out of here, SquishyAngels. As you see, Kiso, crazy with the ops, still adding into another 300 damage onto his name. 10-year veteran as well.
10-year veteran?
10-year veteran.
Oh, wow.
He is currently repping the 10-year coin.
Nice, nice.
A lot of utility coming out of here this terrorist side in the beginning.
Oh yeah, they're whipping a lot around. And the CTs are playing a little bit more ballsy, moving up, trying to fight these long angles. And we see DKE pull themselves into an eco round here. And really, this, I mean, you have to eco, you have to eco. But man, this is a bad round for it. As late into the game as they are pulling some kills though. They picked 3 bodies up, only losing Sheridan and Chrome. Ramen is extremely low with that Desert Eagle. And up comes, that is False, I believe, picking up the op that we seen Keeson just snuggling with all game. 2v2, they can finally start getting some weapons back onto this T side. And, I mean, they may be able to clutch this one around. However, one clutch there with a good dirty flank onto him. Ilson now left into the 1v2. They're stacked up together, finding some, but not hitting any heads. Char picks that round for his team. Brax, if you win on an eco round, what is the thought of that? But just so close, but not able to pull it out.
Being able to pull out the eco round does give it an amazing rush, and when you're able to get it, when you know you didn't have the chance to do it, it just motivates you and your team to be able to do much more.
Sadly, they did not pull that round out for the victory. They fall down to 8 and 11. Now, this could be the end of the night here. What? Not this round, but the next, if we see them both go in the favor of SquishyAngels. And you know Squishies is wanting to try and get up out of top 10. They want to get up to top 5 at the very least. DKE,
One thing I have learned in my time in Counter-Strike, you never give up until it is over. You never know what you can pull out. You always want to go until that final round. You play every round like it is your last round.
I just wish I knew why our spectator was glitched like this.
That I do not know.
No silence. It's
So
not
unfortunately,
moonwalking,
silence.
Our spectator's glitching.
It wasn't like this the past few matches that we've watched from them.
Yeah, this is the first. So I'm having to like manually try and spectate and keep it all third person, and I hate the way the camera moves in this game.
Honestly, it might be the True View, what's it called, update that they did
I think
yesterday
it
or
is.
today.
How do you enable True View?
That I do not know. I'll have to look into that. Video, audio, game. True View.
I don't know, but either way, we see False pulling some great kills out. However, one clutch is there to shut him down. 2v2 now. Ramen and Ilson still up. Ilson getting the pick, combining with Sheridan for one clutch now. Kiso up. 1v2. Ramen able to kill him with that off, combining with his teammate. Pulling at least another one back in for their team. Keeping it at least somewhat close.
Bringing us back to that former statement that I was making. You never want to give up until a game is over. You want to play every round like it is your last round.
I mean, both these teams are just battling it out and doling it out. So I'm hoping to see some good stuff happening, but man, they just gotta keep it going, you know. Keep up that momentum now if you're rooting for DKE.
Well, right now you are in a good place if you're DKE because you have both teams strapping for cash. A little bit more coming out of your counter-terrorist side than your terrorist side right now.
Well, I mean, they're picking up some kills there. One clutch will go down, but 10K finding Roman, the heavy fire for DKE. The Opman is now off board. So it's kind of going to be, you know, one of those, hey, even if we win this, we're still low on funds because we got to rebuy our kit. And the T side backing off, making the smart play of, hey, we've got the ability to just buy some time. Let's try and chill back here, maybe make a B push later on. We see the heavy ace set up, and a swing around from False. Gonna lead him into Solus. Solus walking away with a pick, but 10 HP. At least a damage trade-off, and I think that's gonna start the pressure underway to B-bomb chassis. However, we got Chroma playing the Overwatch position on it.
Holding tight, but not being able to see from that heaven area. SquishyAngels slowly making their presence. Flash is coming out.
Well, with all that making their presence known, it's going to leave Sheridan into the 1v. He does find Keeson. Him and Char doling it out. Diffuser is planted. Sheridan to clutch it up. I mean, this man has been a certified gunner. Pulls himself a 3-piece. He is not a loser. He bought a diffuser. And then that will be another round as DK starts the march back towards a possible victory. At least a 10-11 right now map. It can go either way. I'm excited for that.
I am as well. Economy looking a little rough coming out the side of SquishyAngels. You're only going to see about 2 AKs come out, possibly 3.
Yeah, they really don't have the money to go for full buys, and at this late stage of the round, you pretty much have to. Instead, they're opting more for a little bit of a, you know, kind of economy
semi-eco round.
Yeah. I was going to say, you can't say it's full eco. They bought some utility. However, that utility, they could roll that into some guns, roll that into a round. However, a quick rush through. We'll see Sheridan to be first picked, and a hard push up through here for the rest of them. And they managed to find Ramen as well, putting down 2 bodies almost immediately, getting some guns into their hands. One clutch getting Chroma. It's now Ilson versus False, and there will go False. Ilson laughed up to a 1v5. What can he pull here? He gets a kill, but 10K gets it off the floor. So that's money saved and gets a kill with it for putting it to match point.
Very huge round coming out of there of SquishyAngels, being able to push up that Ivy, being able to take every single 1v1 as you went. You show the bodies and you just can't take them down.
See, I wouldn't say it was much of a 1v1 situation all throughout there. It was more like a 1v4 or a 1v5, as we seen Squishy all just rolling as one solid unit just to take some good kills.
Huge presence coming out of the A side from the terrorist side.
It may be, but look down here towards the B site. I believe that is Ilson down here playing it. He did go kind of eco, brought himself a pistol, that way to help his team at least get the funds to pull some rifles together. That is a team player and a half. So it's going to be M4s versus M4s for the most part, as everybody on Squishies has at least some good guns in hand picked up from that last round. Except for 10K, who, you know, had to have an AK.
You know, sometimes you just want to have an AK. You want that little one-tap potential going in.
Well, we're starting off match point a little rough here. Chroma will get Char, but 10K to finish Chroma off. 3v4 now for DKE. All the marbles, isn't it? This could be match point round. This could be the end.
This could be the end, or we can go out and see one more round. It is never over in Counter-Strike until it is over.
Well, the fat lady may not be singing, but she is warming up the vocals here. As either way, both teams can push this one out and make some things happen. But right now, SquishyAngels, they just have the advantage. They feed themselves right into false. He picks up some kills. It is now Sheridan and Ramen, two of the better fraggers versus Clutch and 10K. Two really good fraggers. Ramen down to 10K though, and that will be SquishyAngels moving on with a victory. So close yet so far, just out of reach. Some heavy plays from both teams, but Kiso 31 and 16 with 2,800 damage. That man just decided he was going to have a legacy game and a half and ran away with an insane win.
Good shots coming out of each team. Both of them doing very well. Sucks we weren't able to actually see the actual crosshair positioning of the maps that we could see today.
That's upsetting.
It is, however, still solid gameplay coming out of both teams. Good teamwork coming out of DKE as well.
Yeah, that it was. And hey, I think we're going to call that stream here tonight. Heartbreaking loss there for DKE as they wanted to try and push back into first place. This now will cement them a little bit lower in the standings and should give a massive bump up to SquishyAngels. But I was your caster 4. I'm going to thank you all for coming out. Brax, anything you want to say?
Remember, don't be a loser, buy a diffuser, and also, if you weren't having a good day, I hope you have a good rest of your night. And remember, don't forget to follow Caster4.
All right, you're too sweet. We're going to end this stream here, guys. Thank you all.